Back with first rates, just seeing where the market has settled in. We've seen a little bit of a recovery coming in from the day's low, and Nifty absolutely on the flat line right now, but at the day's high right now. So looking good over there, back above that 25,300 mark. But while we're talking about GST, let's keep the conversation going and now talk about ACs and consumer durables, white goods as a sector that stand to benefit from this GST cut coming in from 28% to 18% now. And to do the same, we have Mr. B. Thiagarajan, the MD at Blue Star, joining us on the show. And Mr. Thiagarajan, first things first, wishing you a very belated happy birthday and hope that the festive season holds a lot of cheer and joy for you. But on that note, let's just take a look at what this GST rate cut on ACs could mean for your business. How do you plan to adjust your retail pricing across models? What could be the new price mix?
Morning. Thank you very much for your greetings. It's a pleasure to interact with you. Today is a big day. In fact, our team worked from 12 in the midnight onwards to test the new GST system, how it works. Everything has gone on well. The dealers have been booking orders. As you can imagine, from August 16th, the sales had come to a standstill. Rightly so, because everyone should avail the new reduction in the rates. So bookings have been very high during that period. As you may recall, the summer season was weak. We were looking forward to the festival season, but festival season, Onam is the beginning point, but Onam sales was not good because people were waiting for today when they can avail substantial benefit because the entire benefit is being passed on. So we expect at least September to September, some 20% growth should be there. This particular reduction should kickstart a new era for our industry.
Indeed, that's really good to note, Mr. Thiagarajan. Morning, this is Shrishti also joining in, but just wanted to understand that do you anticipate this tax reduction stimulating the demand specifically in the mid to premium segments? What's your sense there?
Sense is someone who wanted to buy next year may end up buying now. That is the first reaction that will happen because the reduction is substantial. The second one is someone who wanted to buy one air conditioner now may even consider, okay, the prices are lower now, why shouldn't I buy two? This will happen. Third part is someone who wanted to buy a 3-star air conditioner will end up buying a 5-star air conditioner. So these are the dynamics that we are watching. See, today the e-commerce platforms also are launching their big sale day. That data will be available online. We are tracking across the cities what is going to happen in the stores. At the same time, I do not think this is like an iPhone launch where there's going to be a huge rush. Between now and 30th September, we will have adequate data.
Sounding optimistic on that front, Mr. Thiagarajan, but like you were talking about, right, the early monsoon this time around has been a spoil spot for the summer sales. And earlier you had guided for 10 to 15% year-on-year growth in unitary products for FY26, which you had slashed lower from 20%. Now with these GST cuts in place, any room you see to revise this guidance upwards?
I've gone on record to say that indeed the industry can attempt to grow by 20%. Everything will depend on the January to March period, what is going to take place. So I would be very optimistic in anticipating that 20% growth happens.
All right, along with that, Mr. Thiagarajan, how has the GST rate changed the impacted inventory levels at the dealers and distributors? If you can give us some sense there, and any signs of stockpiling or destocking, how do you plan the inventory for the festival period, given that the revised growth guidance and the GST-led prices changes are expected to get a big jump in terms of the volume?
As of now, our estimate is that till September end, even if the growth is going to be around 20% September to September, there are adequate inventories. There will be one adjustment that will be there for the dealers where they have higher input tax credit, and that will be a slight working capital burden for about 15 to 20 days. period. So during the Diwali period, the additional invoicing will happen on dealers. We are well geared. In fact, it is an off season, and we were to begin production for the summer season from December, and we have accelerated that. But most important thing as far as our industry is concerned is on 1st January 2026, there is a energy label change. So that makes the whole subject somewhat complicated. You have to plan in such a manner, you are not left out with old inventory and you are ready for the new energy label launch. That's where we are.
Okay, Mr. Thiagarajan, thank you for providing us clarity in terms of what these GST cuts could mean for your company and the overall industry. Appreciate you joining us, and on that note, we'll let you go. Thanks once again. Okay, viewers, time now to slip into yet another break, but don't go anywhere because we still have a whole host of conversations lined up on the other side, so you stay tuned.